dead deal. I just thought I'd run it by the group quickly, or by you,
Sure.
and maybe help the group. The short version is it's a condo in Biscayne Park,
Okay.
and the buyer bought it at auction. Inexperienced real estate investor didn't realize that there were liens on the property.
That's right.
Classic situation, but the ARV on the property is probably around 280, maybe fixed up. It hasn't been repaired at all, nothing since it was built like 30, 40 years ago. But it has liens of 250,000 from the bank. He bought it for 40,000 at auction, and there's some about maybe 10,000 HOA fees and a year's worth of taxes. So I was thinking maybe it's a short sale opportunity, but I just don't know if the bank. I feel like you have to get the property at around, like, I don't know,
Well,
something less than 1,200. And I don't know if a bank, if it's, if there's a short sale opportunity here.
the liens you said 10K was in the association. Like, how are the
Yeah.
liens broken? What are the liens of?
I think it's HOA. I think his back. He hasn't paid HOA in a year. He hasn't paid taxes in a year. I think together those are like
And what else?
20K. And then just the mortgage itself. The bank is Mellon Bank, 250K outstanding on it. So the
Oh,
first bank figure is just going to foreclose on it and wipe everyone else out. And
exactly.
I don't know why they take such a haircut, but I just didn't know if there was
Short
something
sale.
I'm missing.
Short sale opportunity for sure.
Well, so how do I do? Like, he gave me the information. He's game to do anything. He's like, but I don't know. He gave me the information for the attorneys for the bank, for Mellon Bank. I don't know. Do I call them? Do you help me? Like, what do I do here?
Good question, because we've been down that rabbit hole. First step, and you guys heard me talk about this. Number one rule: get it under contract. So, get it under contract for 40K
Right.
or 50. Get under contract for 50K, and put on the additional terms subject to short sale approval.
Right.
Once you have that contract, I'll help you go to the next step, which will be to get a short sale person
Like, this
involved.
guy is right. Just out of curiosity, if I put it in contract for, say, 50K, and then this guy wants something, he's out so far 40K. I think anything he can get. I know he can't get money. I've actually understand that you can pay him furniture or move out costs or things like that, but I don't know how to get this guy money on the back end.
Put it under contract for 50. He'll make 10.
Well, I would think the bank wouldn't let him walk away with anything. They're gonna, because.
But we're. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Well, I think you have I think you have a separate agreement with him. Come up to whatever number. I would say no more than $5,000, and say, hey, listen, we'll write an agreement between Michael Feldman and you, saying at closing we will find a way to give you 5,000, whether it's furniture, whether it's moving assistance, something. But that can't go on the contract or the HUD or anything, because it's a very gray area.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, awesome.
And then if I do get it in contract, then what?
We'll get a short sale person involved, short sale realtor involved, and they will do all the negotiations for us, and you'll be the buyer. That's a really good question. Do any of you other guys have you guys come across some short sale stuff?
I was just going to say, with your experience, do you even recommend going down that rabbit hole with the time effort that's going to be involved on the back end? Like, how do you even analyze if it's worth your time chasing those type of deals?
Yeah, the short answer is we don't get involved with short sales. So the main thing is you get it under contract. You get under contract as the buyer. We get a short sale person involved on a commission based, so a realtor. And then once they get it approved, you're the buyer, so now you can flip the property. So in this Michael Feldman example, let's say he gets under contract for 50. We get a short sale agent involved for 3% commission. The short sale agent does all the work. We do literally zero. All we do is have, let's say Corey Guzman's on the contract, for 50K. The short sale agent solves it, does the whole thing, and then they'll call you up one day and say, hey, Corey, we got it approved for 50. Awesome. So now what you do is you can wholesale it, buy it, do whatever you want.
Just, hey, can you hear me, Earl?
Yeah, I hear you good.
In terms of the inspection period, the closing date, I get that you said subject to short sale approval, but do you have an inspection period or a closing date? Like, it just probably takes 6 months or more, right?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we always just put 15 days inspection period, same thing. And
Right.
then for closing date, we put um, uh, 30 days after approval.
Got it.
That's like
Okay.
those are like the same exact words we put on that little
But
line there.
am I going to have money that goes hard, or the escrow money is going to be subject to the short sale approval, right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Right.
You could also structure it in a way that like you can put on the additional terms, and you could put like 0 deposit, and then put 1K deposit once short sales approved, something like that.
Right.
But it's fine if you do it with Quaker. Like they'll send a letter. Like it should be okay, because it's better to have an escrow deposit from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a better like negotiation for the realtor that's going to do it.